You are 8 months pregnant and the lights are finally off. Your husband is snoring softly beside you in the bed. The house is finally quiet for the first time today. And then it happens without any warning at all. A sharp little jab lands right under your ribs. Then another one comes just a few seconds later. Then a slow roll like tiny somersaults across your belly. You smile, but part of you wonders something much deeper. Why does this always seem to happen at night? Why is your baby suddenly a tiny gymnast every evening? Most moms just assume the answer here is fairly obvious. Baby is awake. Baby is active. Baby is just being baby. But that explanation is almost completely wrong every single time. And the real reason is far stranger than you think. Here's the first thing that almost nobody tells you. Babies in the womb sleep about 95% of the time. Let that surprising little fact sink in for a second. Your baby is not a tiny party animal in there. Your baby is essentially a sleeping creature with brief waking moments, which means almost every kick has a deeper story behind it. So, why do you feel so many kicks at night? The answer starts with something you do every single day. You move around constantly without even really thinking about it. From the moment you wake up, your body is in motion. You walk, you sit, you stand, you bend down, you reach. Even small movements create a constant, gentle sway inside your belly, and your baby feels every single one of those motions. Picture a newborn strapped into a car seat on a long drive. What happens to that baby almost every single time without fail? They fall asleep within just a few short minutes. The steady motion of the moving car does it to them. The rhythm, the vibration, the soft rocking of the open road. Your baby in the womb experiences something almost identical to that. All day long, you are essentially driving them around inside you. Your hips sway, your spine shifts, your steps create steady rhythm. To your baby, your body is a moving cradle all day long, a warm, dark, perfectly insulated lullaby that simply never stops. So they sleep through almost everything you do all day. They sleep through your morning coffee and your busy commute. They sleep through grocery runs, dishes, and endless loads of laundry. They sleep through meetings, errands, and walking up the stairs. You are doing the most exhausting thing in the entire world, building another whole human being inside your own body. And the whole time, that human is being rocked into peaceful slumber. Then night finally comes around at the end of the day. You finish brushing your teeth and turn off the bathroom light. You climb into bed and pull the covers up high. You finally let your tired body go completely still. And that is the exact moment everything changes inside you. The rocking suddenly stops and the lullaby completely ends. The car ride your baby has been on all day pulls into the driveway, and just like a baby in a car seat, when the engine stops, they wake up. Read that line one more time because it changes absolutely everything. You were their lullaby every single hour of the day. Your stillness at night is essentially their alarm clock going off. This single shift rewrites how most moms understand pregnancy completely. The kicking is not your baby being more active at night. The kicking is your baby finally being awake enough to notice. But there is another fascinating layer underneath this one. When your baby wakes at night, something specific happens in their brain. A huge portion of those movements you feel are not random at all. They are sleep movements happening right inside you. Specifically, they are REM sleep movements from deep dreaming. Yes, your baby is actually dreaming inside you right now. Scientists have observed fetal REM sleep through advanced ultrasound for decades. They see eye movements, twitches, jerks, and full body stretches. The same patterns newborns show when they dream in their cribs, which raises a haunting and beautiful question worth asking yourself. What does a baby dream about before ever seeing the world? Some researchers believe they dream of the familiar sounds around them. Your voice, your heartbeat, the muffled music of your daily life. Others believe they process basic sensations they feel from inside. Warmth, movement, the gentle pressure of your body around them. Whatever it is, your baby is having a real inner experience. Their tiny brain is wiring itself together in real time. Those little kicks at midnight are sometimes physical echoes of dreams. It is one of the most intimate things in human biology. You and your baby sharing one body but having two completely separate worlds. Now here is where this story gets even more interesting, because not every single kick is actually a dream movement. Some kicks are something else entirely happening inside you tonight, something tied directly to what you ate hours earlier today. Think carefully about your own body for a quick second here. When you skip a meal, you usually get cranky and tired. You get jittery, restless, and very hard to settle down. Your blood sugar drops and your whole system reacts to it. Your baby has the exact same reaction that you do, but the response is amplified inside their tiny little body because they depend entirely on the sugar in your bloodstream. During the day, you eat fairly regularly without much real thought. Snacks, lunch, coffee, and dinner all keep your levels steady. Your blood sugar stays relatively level throughout the busy day, but at night, something quiet starts happening inside you slowly. You stop eating for many long hours in a row. By the time you lie down, your blood sugar is already dipping, and your baby feels that dip directly through your shared system. So they get restless and start moving around inside you. They wiggle, they kick, they stretch out their tiny legs. It is not always a happy dance that you are feeling. Sometimes it is actually a tiny protest coming from inside, a little nudge from inside saying the snacks have stopped coming. This is why so many moms notice extra kicking after eating sweets. You eat dessert, your blood sugar spikes, and the show begins inside. Your baby is reacting in real time to your bloodstream chemistry. Their movements are tied to your body in ways most never imagine. You are not two separate beings just sharing a wall between you. You are one connected system, two heartbeats sharing one chemistry together. Now go ahead and layer all of these things together carefully. Your baby sleeps most of the day, rocked by your constant movement. Your stillness at night wakes them up almost instantly every time. Their dreams produce the movements you can finally feel clearly. Your dropping blood sugar makes those movements even stronger inside. And on top of all that, your awareness is much higher. In bed at night, the entire world goes quiet around you. There is no traffic, no errands, no daytime distractions left. You suddenly feel every flutter, every roll, every single kick. Every movement is suddenly impossible to miss or to ignore. So the question stops being, why does my baby kick more? The real question becomes something much deeper than that. What was actually happening all those hours you thought baby slept? The answer is, your baby was having a full inner life. Quiet, hidden, but completely alive inside of you all day. You just could not feel it through the rhythm of your day. Now here is something every single mom absolutely needs to hear. Because while most nighttime kicks are completely normal and expected, there is one rule. It is called the 10 kicks rule for a real reason, and it is one of the most important things you can know. The rule itself is actually pretty simple to follow each day. Once you hit around 28 weeks, you start counting movements. You pick a time when your baby is usually most active, often after a meal or often quietly in the evening hours. You sit down or lie down somewhere quiet and comfortable, and you count how long it takes to feel 10 movements. Kicks, rolls, jabs, and flutters all count toward your total. For most moms, 10 movements happen within about 2 hours. Sometimes, the count happens much faster than that 2-hour window. That is the green light you have been hoping for tonight. That is your baby telling you they are doing fine inside. But here is the part doctors specifically worry about most often. If you cannot feel 10 movements in 2 hours, something has shifted. Not necessarily wrong, but definitely different than it was before. And something different is always worth a quick phone call. A sudden drop in movement is one signal your baby can send. It can simply mean they are in a deep sleep cycle. It can mean low blood sugar in your own system right now. It can mean dehydration or stress or 100 harmless things, but occasionally it can mean something more serious deep inside. Something that genuinely needs a doctor to listen with proper tools. This is exactly why doctors take movement counts so seriously these days. Not to scare you in any way at all here, but because your awareness is the earliest warning system that exists. You are the monitor watching over your baby every single hour. You are the one with the real data nobody else has. Your baby has no way to tell you anything except through motion. And once you understand the rule, you understand the kicks differently. Every jab under your ribs is a tiny message from inside. I am here. I am safe. I am dreaming. I am alive. Most moms get this completely wrong from the very beginning of pregnancy. They were taught to fear or resent the nightly kicks always, to worry about bruised ribs and another sleepless night ahead. But the kicks are honestly never the actual problem here at all. The kicks themselves are the proof you have been waiting for. Proof that all day long your body was a moving cradle. Proof that your baby slept inside the rhythm of your daily life. Proof that when you finally rested, they finally woke up. Proof that they dream in a world they have never seen. Proof that their tiny body is responding to yours in real time. Proof that you are already a mother every second of every day, even when you do not quite feel like one yet today. So tonight, when you lie down and the kicks begin, try something different. Do not sigh and do not roll your eyes at the timing. Place your warm hand gently on your belly and just listen, not with your ears, but with your full, quiet awareness. That is your baby telling you the long day is finally over. That is your baby saying their lullaby has finally ended for tonight. That is your baby waking up to spend time alone with you, just the two of you in the quiet dark together, in the space between two heartbeats that belong to each other. You used to think the kicks were random and pointless. You used to think your baby was just restless or impatient. But now you know the actual real truth behind them. Your baby was sleeping while you carried them through the world. Your baby is dreaming while you finally lie down to rest. Your baby is reacting to every meal, every breath, every shift inside. Your baby is communicating the only way they know how to. And one day, much sooner than you can possibly imagine, the kicks will stop. Not because anything is wrong with either one of you, but because they will be lying in your arms instead of your belly. You will lay them down gently on your warm chest. You will feel a brand new kind of stillness settle in, and you will remember these long, quiet nights for a lifetime. The little jabs that once landed under your tired ribs, the somersaults that came at midnight without any warning, the strange, beautiful loneliness of being two people in one body. You will miss it more than you can possibly imagine now. So when the kicks come tonight, do not curse them anymore. Greet them quietly like the small miracle they truly are, because they are the first real conversation you will ever share, and they are saying something every mother eventually learns to hear. I am here, and you are not alone anymore tonight. We are already a team, and the night belongs to us.